We're going to talk about lesson 19, page 2. We're going to work through the word problem example about interpreting the domain in context. Alita is working a summer job. She gets paid time and a half, or $16.50 an hour, for every hour she works, little typo, over 40. She only gets paid $11 per hour for the first 40 hours. So to describe the independent variable, remember the independent variable is the x. It's also the domain. The independent variable is the thing we would typically say first or say as a result of something depending on it. So we're comparing the money that she makes in an hour. And just by looking at this figure right here, a rate of change, it allows us to see that the first figure, the first number, the $16.50, that's a change in y, and the hour is a change in x, telling us that hour is independent because the independent variable is the x variable, and the change in y, and as in money, is dependent. So that's what I'm going to write in the space. To describe the independent variable, the hourly rate, the hours worked is the independent variable, and therefore the dependent variable is the money made, because money made depends on hours worked. The third part says, which variable would represent the domain of the function? Well, I just kind of answered it in saying it's the independent, so I guess we'll use h for hours. And therefore, if x, well, they're using x, I'm going to change it quickly to an h. If h equals 14, what does this value represent for the problem? It means that Alita has worked 14 hours. Now, this isn't the end of the problem. The problem goes on to page 3, so I'm going to slide out page 3 here, start working on that one. Which variable would represent, typos all over the place, would represent the range of the situation? We've identified that the dependent variable is money made, so the variable that we're going to use in this case is m, as in money. Thank you. That's the best N symbol I've written all day. Okay. If y equals 44, well, we're not using y's, we're using m's. So if m equals 44, what does this value represent for this problem? It means that Alita made $44, and then we can add to that when she worked. What is that? $11 per hour, $44. She must have worked 4 hours. Okay, so let's see if I can get all this on one page. We have hours worked. That's the independent variable. We have money made. That's the dependent variable. We have h for hours. We have what 14 represents. We have what 44 represents. And we also can describe the variables.